Tennessee Bicentennial Capital Mall is what the name is. And I'm saying that, I don't know if you can see it because the sun is so bright. Okay, so when we look up, there's a good view of the state capitol in case anyone wants to visit. And again, that's the back, and it's looking over. I think it's the back. Yeah, it's the back of it, or the side. I've actually been around it on the other side, but I don't know if that's the front of it or not. And at night, this is all lit up for a nice look. I think it closes maybe at 10, but it's still, you get a chance to see it for a while when it's dark, and it looks very nice. I think 1996 was when this was built. I'm not sure because it stops there on the timeline, and they have the years posted like every 10 years posted or engraved into these columns, and then like 76, 86, 96, and then on this wall, that's the Capitol again, this wall has great little interesting facts about Nashville during the time between the columns. They're very interesting facts about Nashville on the wall. Alex Haley won 1977 Special Pulitzer Prize for Roots, a book that sparked a nationwide revival in family and local history. Robin Hood's photography for the Chattanooga News Free Press won a 1977 Pulitzer Prize. And let's see something about Knoxville. Knoxville's World's Fair and the return of the automobile manufacturing industry in Tennessee dominated the headlines alongside bank and crop failures and investigations of government corruption. So you see, in 1974, the Grand Ole Opry moved to its new home at Opryland, USA. And then you see there, it's hard to see because of the sun. Let's see if I turn this way, if it's a little better to see. Yeah, you can see a little better that way. As usual, I'm fighting the sun. But I like this, it's nice. And then in the middle there is a globe, and I think it used to be water around it. I don't know where I'm getting that from. So we're walking towards the Capitol building. I think that's a new museum of I have to look it up because maybe we'll drive past there or go inside one day. I haven't really gotten to go inside of a lot of places with you guys because of what's going on in the country. A lot of places aren't opened up, but we'll get to go inside. Chair of Honor. This unoccupied chair is in honor of the brave men and women who are still prisoners of war. We are thankful for their service. You will not be forgotten. Here we have another that says 1956. And then we have some information over here. More and more and more. And we're just going to go and look at this briefly. Okay? When I get over there, I'm going to get you on screen again. Please enter this memorial with respect. So, gratitude, triumph, courage, conviction, terror. Let's see what it says. And these are stars on the floor, on the ground. Outrage, resolve, valor, fortitude, victory. And there's a story with each granite stone. And I'm saying granite, I'm not sure. With each word, there's a picture and a something you can read about it. So that's very interesting. Let's see if I can make it. It's hard to see. Once again, the sun. I should turn this way. That way we won't be fighting the sun. Their names here. These may be names of people who lost their lives. I'm sure it is. Let's see. John Harlan Willis, Medal of Honor, killed in action. And we have other names here. And then it says Tennessee World War II Memorial. The stone before you honor the 5,731 Tennesseans who made the ultimate sacrifice during the global war. The Gold Star Mothers of Tennessee received this symbol upon the death of their loved one. Open time capsule below on November 11th, 2045. Oh, there's a time capsule below, and they're going to open it in 2045. That's very interesting. 2045. And again, at night, it's lit up so that you can have a chance to really, I guess feel it looks nice, but it's meaningful also. But you can sit here and I guess think. And I guess we can go to it. Let's see. This This honors Tennesseans who served. Can you see that? Who served in World War II for courage and sacrifice around the globe. And this is a big picture of a globe of the world. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Okay, so now we're going to continue walking, and they're building things like crazy. So I think those are probably apartments, maybe some shopping underneath, but definitely condos or apartments or whatever they're calling them. They're building fast and furious in Nashville. Okay, so now we're walking, and that's the farmers market in Nashville. I have not been there in years, but I know they have a good reputation of having good items. And I also think that you can, maybe there are restaurants you can eat in there also. I don't know how it's doing now. I don't know, maybe we're going there too one day. Okay, so now we're seeing, that's where I came from. And I don't remember when this was built, because I may not have been living here then, but I did hear that when this was built, it was a big deal. And over the past few years, they wanted to make sure that it stays nice. I think it had been kind of neglected. And I think they had a big meeting about it, telling people in the state that they should keep this area very nice, because like I said, Nashville's growing so fast, and so people want to do other things. They want to move on and see what's the next new thing. And so maybe it's one of those things where the locals don't think about it. And here you can see again this 1896, this 1906, 1916, 1926. You get an idea. So, okay, well, I'm gonna walk a little more, and then we'll catch up again in a few minutes. We see here that Lincoln assassinated, and Andrew Johnson assumed the presidency the next day, April 15th, 1965. And then we have the Ku Klux Klan formed in Pulaski on December 24th, 1865. Fisk University opened on January 9th, 1866. Separate Negro schools established in 1867. The original Ku Klux Klan was effectively disbanded in March 1869. And you see how they have that crack there, that opening there. Of course, that's done on purpose, and you see the words that are there. And that's through here a few times, how they have that look, and they were able to, it's a purposeful look. And it even might be a thing where the stone was taken from some of the mountains here, because there's some rock formations and there are mountains here. So again, that's the farmers market, and people come here and exercise and walk all the time. It's just today is kind of cold, so no one's out really. Memphis was the fastest growing town in the nation in the 1850s. Wow, didn't know that. What else we got? What else do we have here? After intervals in Knoxville, Murfreesboro, and Kingston, Nashville became the permanent state capital in 1843. See, learn something new every day. Every day. I think you do. Is that what they say? I mean, I'm sorry, that is what they say, but I'm thinking, did I learn something new yesterday? I really got to think about that. Let's see, did I learn something new yesterday? Okay, let's see. We might get a couple more things before we leave the park. I'll go to another area where there are some steps. Okay, if you look closely, there's a train there. It's on a little bridge, and it's a bridge that you can drive under, and it's maybe hard for you to see that if you can't tell how the streets are made. And it's kind of quiet and moving slow, but I'm positive a long time ago I bet that train was a train that was on the ground and not elevated. Just maybe, I'm assuming that. And this is an area, and I have to I don't know for sure, but the way it's looking, it's like you can of course you can sit here and relax and everything, but I wonder if they ever have live performances here. So I have to go online and look and see how it's made here in the stage area, sort of, we can say. Let's walk down. Let's walk down. We have nothing else to do, right? We can walk down. There's some steps there, and there's some steps there, and this is how it looks if you were on stage looking at the crowd. Ooh, fun. Okay, so now I'm gonna go up the other side, and then you can see where there's an area for lighting right there. So in the evening, it's not dark over here. I don't think it's open 24 hours, but and I guess there would be no need for it to be open 24 hours, but you can come in the evening. Okay, so a nice little walk around Bicentennial Park. Let's see. This site has been designated as Arboretum. I was going to say Arboretorium, but it says Arboretum by the Nashville Tree Foundation. Okay. Tennessee state flag, and you can see kind of where we came from, and I should get a picture of this, so I'll be back. Different counties: Perry County, Pickett County, Polk County, etc. So, Tennessee Bicentennial Capital Mall State Park. Okay, so we can walk here a little bit. And there's a bell I hear, and it's not a bell that rings on the hour, so I'm not sure about the history of the bell that I hear. I'm not sure where the bell is ringing from. So, see how they make sure to kind of capture how Nashville has areas that are truly made like this in someone's backyard, side of the yard, or in the mountains. This is for sure a look, a thing that's real. This is for the stylish purposes of the park, but this is truly a thing where you can find rock formations like this. Oh, look, a little birdhouse. How special. And now this says Eastern Red Cedar. See, I bet you didn't know that was an Easter red cedar tree. Okay, that's nice. Okay, we're coming to more columns, and we're coming to the end of our tour. So make sure that when you're in Nashville, you come and check this out. And you really might be touched by it if you're a veteran and you see the homage to the veterans. Okay. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you guys think about this channel. Check out my Instagram page. It's called the Nashville Tour. Also, easy to find. Great pics.